let's say is 1500 meters. And notice when I choose 1500 meters, it's automatically going to populate this number of splice kits. So when we go down here, I'm not sure that all of the data has been filled in, maybe. Okay, so you can see on this belt, belt number 1 that we've designed has a strength of 1030, and all of these different fields have been filled out about it. So we've got cord pitch, number of cords, belt weight, belt thickness, and then even the number of rolls that it would take. So the racetrack rolls are going to be what the belt ships with, and the round rolls is going to be how that how I guess you move it around inside of the factory. So once we've filled out all of these sort of areas, we'll go over here to and click on this button. And when we click on this button, this is going to take us into the fully detailed specifications report. So notice some of these are still blank. I didn't fill out all of the data on the previous form, but if I fill everything out, things like customer will get imported, project name, all of that will get pulled in off of that previous form. Well, we can scroll down, let's see, and we can see a lot of these things are going to automatically get populated for us. We've got max running tension, max acceleration, and just like I said, I don't know what all of these mean, but Akiko's worked with me, and we've got sort of a whole bunch of different all of these fields have been filled out according to her formulas that she's given me. Let me show you one other thing. I'll return to the input form, and notice all of my data remains there, but I want to display a splicing diagram and the splice materials. So you'll see that our output form is going to change slightly. My output form is going to be larger now because I'm including more sections onto that form. So if I scroll down, you'll see now I have a splice materials section. It's got some diagrams, and we're going to be able to fill out, if my camera software cooperates. Okay, you can see here's what those splice materials are going to look like, how much of each of these products that you're going to need, how many cans, how many rolls, how many pieces. And then if we scroll down, we've even got a splice diagram. So you can see the one-step splice diagram looks like this, and I think we've even got a few more calculations down here. And some of the things, like Akiko still hasn't given me the L11, L21 measurements, but like I said, these were some of the things when we stopped working on Build-A-Belt that Akiko said it's okay that they're missing because she hasn't supplied us with that information just yet. Some of the additional features, if we scroll back up here to the top, we can print this form. We can choose which sections of the form that we want to print. So we could just print the splicing diagram. We could just print the splice materials if we wanted to. And we can also have the ability to save and send this as a PDF. Now, I don't have Lotus Notes installed on this machine, and I've worked with Akiko to make sure that this sends using the Lotus Notes email because that's what Fenner uses. So just keep in mind, I don't want to demonstrate this. I'd rather Akiko or a machine that has the Lotus software, I'd rather this be demonstrated there. But what it does basically is convert this output form into a PDF, and it would automatically email a copy of this to Akiko. So I guess they're going to Akiko so she can look over it and review and see if there's any errors or things missing on this. And that's about it for this version. If you want me to make another video for you, I'd be glad to. I did want to just make one distinction between the source file, which is going to include all of our tables, and let's see. I'm going to switch views real quick into design view so we can get to our code. So I can show you sort of an example of what the Visual Basic code looks like. And that may have blown up farther than you can see on this video. This is the first time I've used this type of software. But you can see I've got all the if logic and things like that installed on here. Here's some formulas. Here's the here's the top cover rubber width, the tie gum rubber width, and things like that. So I wanted to just let you know and see that there is code and formulas going on behind the scenes inside of this program, in addition to the tables that it may use to do lookups. One final thing I wanted to show you was how the installation file works. If you install the exe file, notice that over here the tables are now hidden. And if I try to expand this, I don't have access to the tables or to the source code when I'm running in this view. But remember, this is the exe file that you're running. It works very similar to the previous version. I type in Akiko's name, I type in the password, and hit login, and click on Build-A-Belt. And now you can see this is very similar to what we were looking at before, only now we are in Access's runtime environment instead of that sort of design view that we were seeing in the source code. So I hope this video helps you out, sort of gives you a demonstration as to how the program works and what it's designed to do. Like I said, if you want to, just give me a call or shoot me an email and I can make you another video focusing in on another part of the program, maybe that you would personally want to look at a little bit more in detail. But just let me know, and I'll be hearing back from you.